The National Children's Hospital is the most significant capital investment project ever undertaken in healthcare in Ireland. The National Paediatric Hospital Development Board set a vision to create one of the finest children's hospitals in the world. As part of that aspiration, they recognised the critical importance the building could play, not just in facilitating clinical care, but also in creating an environment that was friendly and welcoming for the children and their families while they're in getting the critical care they need. The new Children's Hospital is set on a site of 12 acres. That is the equivalent of 4 full-size GA pitches. There'll be 380 inpatient bedrooms, en suite, and crucially with a bed that a parent can stay with their sick child. There will be 1,000 car parking spaces. There'll be 6,150 rooms in total. There'll be 4 acres of outdoor space made up of 14 courtyards and gardens. And at the heart of that building and at the core of it is the frame. The concrete frame to the National Children's Hospital is to a scale and quality rarely seen in Ireland. There is 150,000 cubic metres of concrete. This weighs 360,000 tonnes. To put that into context, that's the weight of the Empire State Building.
The scale of the building relative to the size of the site meant we had to explore innovative construction methodologies to make best use of the limited sites that we did have available to us. So with the approval of and in collaboration with the client, the architects BDP and OCMA and the structural engineers OCSE, BAM had much of the concrete frame redesigned to incorporate prefabricated elements including precast columns, precast walls and roll-out Bamtec carpet. So there were 3,200 precast columns fabricated in Laois and brought to site and dropped into position. So by adopting the precast approach, this saved 5 months of craneage time which could then be rediverted to other activities on the project. In addition to the precast columns, we installed nearly 5 kilometres of precast twin wall system. These walls were fabricated in Meath and were brought to site with all oaks already formed in them. Another innovative system that was used on site was the roll-out rebar carpets, or Bamtec. So this system significantly reduced fixing time when compared to traditional loose rebar, and it greatly reduced the amount of time taken between slab pours.
The biome beams are definitely the most complex element of the building. With 3 different planes and angles of inclination, millimetre precise special formwork, very careful workmanship and very detailed engineering set out and calculations were all required to produce the stunning end product that will be exposed and seen in the centre of the structure. A high level of collaboration between ourselves, our temporary works designers, Niall Keeley Engineering, BAM and the permanent works designers was required to make this a reality. The columns were constructed to an architectural finish and completed within 3 millimetres of their intended position, which is a huge achievement for everyone involved. This hospital breaks the mould of traditional hospital design. After completion of the overall hospital, the children of Ireland will have access to one of the most technically advanced and environmentally sustainable hospitals in the world. Due to the engineers and the workforce that made it possible, we have created a very complex and intricately engineered concrete frame, which forms the heart of a facility that will benefit the children of Ireland for many years to come.